set the vision and give them the purpose. And our job is to think at that level and to keep it on track. We can't be getting into the detail and the micromanaging, and that's not my style anyway. I look for energy. Interestingly, feedback that I have had when I have attended interviews is about my enthusiasm and my energy. That's something that comes across. So, not everybody's going to have that. Nerves get in the way. So one of the other things that I do when I'm interviewing people is always try and help them feel a bit more relaxed by cracking a joke, or showing them that I'm actually a normal person and not somebody to be frightened of, and we're just having a chat, and it's a two-way conversation. So my advice to anybody going to interviews is always remember it is a two-way conversation. You are interviewing them as well, and you can say no. There's no harm in going for the interview and then turning it down if it doesn't feel right for you. I don't believe that there are things that you can do wrong. I think there are things that don't quite go to plan, but then you learn from them and you pivot and you change direction and you put things in place to make sure they don't happen again. I don't ever experience regrets. I know that regret's an interesting word. When people say, what do you regret? I regret nothing. But there are things that I would have done a very different way. But at the time when I did it, it was a conscious decision. And so I think if you regret doing an X or Y, forgive yourself, because at that point in time it was the right thing for you. So forgive yourself, accept it was what it was at that point in time. Yes, going back in time you would maybe do it a different way, but learn from that and move on. And so I think I wouldn't like to say anything's gone wrong, because there are 100 things that have gone wrong in that definition, but there are 100 things that I would have done in a very different way.
Yeah, it's not what you do wrong, is it? It's how you react.
And how you deal with it as well, how you feel about it, and just forgive yourself. It's okay to make mistakes. We're people. What's important to me, and something I've instilled in the team, is we don't blame anybody for anything. And so if somebody in the team happens to do something accidentally, don't all sit back and point fingers. And we don't have a blame culture at all. We support each other, we rally round, and then we figure out a way as a team to move forward and get over it. And then we crack on and we learn from it as well.
Story is a good word, isn't it?
Yeah, and meaning it as well, but learning from it. So yeah.